Okay, hello and welcome back to another episode of Crazy Craft. So, we're going to mine the ancient bone dust blocks, which should give us all the stuff we need. There's gonna be some remaining, but most of the stuff is just whatever. But we should be able to get enough from what actually got converted to make everything that we need, because we don't actually need a crazy amount of stuff. So, we're gonna need a total, we need 2 Eternal Stellas, which is going to make our new stuff indestructible. And the reason we need that is because they don't have a lot of durability. But what we're gonna make is going to be the new special Ancient Bone leggings, which add 250% treasure chance on ores and 250% treasure chance on ores, which is absurd, by the way. And then on top of that, we can make the Ancient Bone sword with the Ancient Bone shards, which we'll get from you guys, so that now we have a crazy good sword that does 39 damage. So that's gonna replace that. We can chuck that away. And these pieces of armor only have 800 durability, so we're gonna do that. This one has 21,000, so I'm not gonna worry about that for now. But we're gonna replace the 50% with 250%. Same with our helmets, and now we are kind of stacked for when it comes to finding treasure in our mining. So I don't think we're gonna really need to do a ton more mining, other than just going underground and potentially looking for other stuff. So these don't have any rewards for them. The one thing is Project E gives us a trophy, but it's not really, you know, it is what it is. But that should be like the entire mining section, other than the rusty stuff, taken care of. So we should just make these, which it's not too difficult. You know, let's just pull our crafting table back out and let's make ourselves, okay, we need 1 stick. So I was right. We need 1 stick. We need 3 of you. We need some wood in order to make some of the wood fragments, or wood pieces rather, because we're going to need a basic shield and then a shield talisman. And then we're also going to need 1 more piece of the rusted iron, because we need to make ourselves the quick little rusted iron sword, which has a 10% chance to deal plus 5 damage, a 80% chance to deal plus 1 damage, and just it's an RNG weapon, which is hilarious to me that they made an RNG weapon, but you know, it's kind of cool. But it's not nearly as good as our current sword, because our current sword does 39 points of damage, which is a little bit absurd. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make our way to the tower. You know, I think that we're done doing just mining episodes, although I do want to check out how much stuff we'll get from mining a singular piece of coal. So we're going to turn off that, and we're just going to vein mine with our pickaxe the coal, and we're going to check out what we got. So we got 20 coal, 5 guided gear pieces, an emerald chunk, 5 meteorites, 6 ancient gold, 4 ancient bone dust, 5 rusted iron, we got a bunch of iron, 3 netherite chunks, all from a singular small little coal vein, which frankly is absurd, because that's just from coal that we get all that stuff, and I think it's kind of dope, but you know, it is what it is. I don't know if you guys are seeing how laggy it is right now. I don't know why it's actually this laggy. It shouldn't be this laggy, but maybe I've got to change some stuff. I don't fully know. Give me a moment. I'm gonna see if I can fix it. There we go. Okay, I relogged and it seems to be better, but it's just a little weird. I don't know if it's because I changed the way that I'm recording or not, but you know, we're gonna just go and we're gonna see if we can find some cool stuff. This looks like one of those trees that these guys are supposed to have dudes in them, which is a little bit disconcerting. I don't know where anyone could have gotten what. You know, it's all good. We go onward. Onward and onward and onward and onward and onward we shall go. I'm gonna take off the meteoric torch. I don't know if that's, you know, that may have been what was making us lag a little bit, which is a little funny, and it's probably just because of the small chance for giving us random things. Regardless, enchanted golden apple cow. Easy one-shot capabilities. What the heck is that? Graveyard chiseled deep slate, which has a block of gold under it, and bones and... okay, interesting. Very interesting. Okay. I mean, cool, I guess. We're looking for goats as well, because the king goat is the main thing that we need in order to start working our way towards Big Bertha, which is one of those things that's like kind of the end of the Crazy Craft weapon arc. It does like, or what is it? The Royal Guardian Sword is the maxed out version, which does 750 damage, and it's a little slow, but it does 750 damage, which is absurd. But Big Bertha, you need all the different parts for it, which are all the different other stuff, but we need the ultimate sword for that. We also need the Metanoid nose, which is an alchemist thing. So there's just a bunch of different mob drops that we'll need for it. That's going to take us probably the longest out of any series I think I've done to accomplish. And the reason why is just because it's Crazy Craft. I mean, come on now. Why would it be easy? But we do really want to go, and there should be, that's a lodestone, interesting. There should be a dude in here. And there is, thankfully. It is an oak ent. Has passed away. And I thought that was one of the quests that we had to accomplish, but apparently not. We got some tiger's eye from that. We got some emeralds, some mushrooms. I mean, cool, I guess. You know, not awful, not great either. I don't fully know. I thought that was one of the Chaos Awakens quests. Yo, kill one oak ent. That's what I just did. So why did it not? Okay, you know, fair enough. I'm not gonna question it. Maybe I didn't do it right. Who knows? Thankfully, we one-shot, like, most of the mobs that we'll ever really have to deal with, at least for now. What kind of enchanted book was that? Sweeping Edge. We also got Vorpal, Experience Boost, Mana Boost, Stasis, and Beheading. I mean, there's a bunch of cool stuff, but we gotta go all the way over to the tower. So, I mean, the journey's a little bit boring. Maybe I skip it a little bit, and we check it out once I get there. Let's do that, because otherwise this is gonna take way too. Actually, never mind. We're gonna check out. I've been here before, but we'll check all this stuff out as well. Let's get over to whatever this big windmill thing is. Actually, there's a graveyard in between us, so we'll go for that first. Because why not? Just a little graveyard. Do you guys have anything cool? Totem of Undying. Nice. You'll love to see it. Polished gravestone. It's just gravestone stuff. Okay. Well, you know, that's a cool graveyard, though. Nice. You'll love to see it. Well, I mean, you don't... You know what I mean. You don't love to see a graveyard, but it's nice to know that the dead are being respected. This looks like a pillager station of some sort. Based on just the fact that there's pillagers here. Ow, they hit me! There we go. Okay, perfect. So we got some iron, some redstone. I mean, there's some iron armor, which is technically worse than our current stuff, which is interesting. Is there anything actually good in here, or is it all just kind of bad loot? I mean, gold nuggets, not awful. Not ideal either, but not awful. Is there anything up, or is it mostly just stuff that's down? I don't know. This looks like kind of just a structure that you would check out and then never come back to, but I mean, hey, at least it's interesting. You know, it's a cool looking place, and so for that, I am happy. You know what? Lots of emeralds, even though emeralds are kind of free for us at this point, but I got a witch hat too. I don't know. Is it really worth it? Definitely not. But is it cool? Yeah. I feel like Levind definitely makes the early game in this kind of crazy. I mean, it's called Crazy Craft. What am I talking about? Of course it's gonna be crazy. We got a crown, which is cool. This is a cool area, but wait, we got a zombie mask. Witches in here. That's cool. I mean, there's like no loot here, but I mean, hey, it's cool at least. Let's just carry on. It looks like there's a small battle tower here that we can check out. The battle tower that we're going to is the, like, crazy battle tower that I don't think I've seen before. I don't know what mod it's from, but it looks dope, so we're just gonna go for it after I get there, which is probably gonna take a little bit, but it's fine. I love how this wizard tower is right next to just a battle tower. probably has nothing in it because battle towers are kind of pointless. Actually, knockback, that's big. Oriel bottles, we're gonna need those eventually, so I'll grab you guys. Most of the stuff is not really ideal or optimal, but at least we got some more recall potions, more Oriel bottles, smite, a normal backpack. I mean, extra backpacks are great and all, but I don't need, I need an Inception upgrade in order to carry all of them, so I'm just gonna not. That backpack's empty, so I'll leave it here. Fire aspects, I mean, it's cool and all, but again, it's just like, what's actually the point if none of this stuff is really useful to me? At least it's something that we can check out, as opposed to there being absolutely nothing here, so, you know what? I'll give it a 2 out of 10, just because it's interesting. It's a little bit mid. Some Vexes, which... Vexes kind of annoy me. I mean, that's kind of their whole prerogative, but they're just, like, why would you put a thing in the game that has to be just obnoxious? And doesn't actually really give you anything good when you kill it. Other than the sweet release of it being deceased. But, you know... I mean, you know what? That's a fair reward. Why haven't I been looking at it that way? Anyway, looks like there's another one of the things over here that we can check out. Also, some golden apple cows over here. I'm gonna take care of real quick, and then we can get rid of... Wait, what are you? Are you a king goat? Nope, you're just a normal goat. You need king goat. Or, what are you? Stink bugs from Chaos Awakens. Nausea. I am not a fan. What do I use stink bug? Dead stink bugs go into the poison sword. Honestly, not a good sword. It just does poison, and poison is kind of mid, but, I mean, hey. Beggars can't be choosers. If you need to use it, use it. Regardless, we gotta... Where's... Bruh, is it really... It's always on the opposite side of where I try and come into. Yeah, I don't ever get kill credit for getting rid of the ants, so I don't know. It's a little strange, but I'm not gonna crazy complain because that'd be kind of rude. But it's a little lame. It's a little lame that when you get rid of the ents that are supposed to be like a cool thing that, you know, it doesn't even give you credit for eliminating them. Maybe the quests are set up wrong, but I don't know. 800 blocks away. Let's just get there, and then I'll start recording again from there. Ooh, there's a pumpkin biome. You'll love to see it. This is like one of my favorite biomes. We've got the orchard. And then we've got, like, the pumpkin biome, which, honestly, I'm probably gonna make my base here. You know what, let's mark it. Base spot. There we go. This is a really nice area for a base. We got the cherries, we've got the apple and orchard leaves. It's just dope. So we're gonna build our base there. But now we just gotta get to the tower, which is 500 blocks away. There's another end spot. No, it's not actually an end spot. It's a bit... Wait, is it an end spot? I can't tell. What are you? A pheasant. It is an end spot. Okay. Can I punch you to... Okay. It didn't actually do anything different when I punched it. We did get an apple sapling though, that's big. And we got some red mushrooms. Got some more wood. Wood's always great, because, I mean, come on now. Wood is just one of those things that you can never have too much of in Minecraft. And if I'm wrong, you're wrong. Because it's just one of the most helpful things in the world. Because you always run out of it. I'm going to need to work on a refined storage system. I'm probably going to do that off camera. Or maybe next episode. Just get everything prepared off camera. Because, oh my gosh, is it just going to be tedious and kind of boring? But, you know what? You guys would enjoy it. We're going to do it anyway. I'm going to do it on camera. I don't care. 300 blocks away. Probably nothing interesting along the way. Except for there's a structure over here that I want to check out. So, maybe there is it. Holy lag. What the heck is actually the problem? Did I set up the mod pack wrong? I probably did, knowing me. But, you know, lost for words. Okay, cool. We got some bread, some apples. Cool. You'll love to see it. There's a dude. What about over here? You got some more bread for me? actually a pretty decent chest with some bread. They did in fact have bread for me. Thankfully my armor is indestructible, so I don't really need to worry about tanking too many hits, but I do want to make sure that I don't die. What the heck is an Irukanji arrow? I guess it's a cool sounding arrow? I don't know. There's also an amphitheater arrow, which is dope. We're gonna end up riding a dragon in this series, by the way, and it's gonna be dope. But oh my gosh, is that gonna be some ways out. Filled map, Dungeons Arise, Thornborn Towers. I'm gonna take it because the Dungeons Arise dungeons are pretty dope. So we're gonna check them out. But I'm definitely gonna need more storage, which is why hopefully soon we can get the special things known as, honestly this was kind of small and boring, but the special thing known as a refined storage system, which we're definitely gonna work towards next episode, unless I get sidetracked, which I probably will, but we're gonna build it at our new base spot. So I should probably actually build the base next episode and get to work on that in the episode after, which is I guess what we'll do. But you guys are seeing a lag. Why is it so laggy? Because it says everything's going fine. It just looks like I'm looking around in like slow motion. I don't know, it's so goofy. What is actually going on? Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm gonna try and fix it and we're gonna get to the tower. Okay, well that fixed it. That was honestly, I just restarted the game and it works perfectly now. Yeah, I mean not perfectly, but as perfect as Crazy Craft is going to work. But this was the big tower that I found. And you know, we're 20 minutes in. You know what? As a finale, we will actually do this tower. Because I was contemplating saving it for next episode. But because you guys have stuck around for 20 minutes, we're gonna do it this episode just for you guys. So leave a comment if you're still watching at this point when I'm going into the tower, because this is gonna be pretty cool. I don't actually know what this tower even, but I mean, emerald block off rip. We got a free lantern too, which is big. It's like a interesting little room. We got some levers. There's a little bunch of paintings and cool stuff. A land chest. Brass amber battle tower at brass land monolith key. Get rid of some dudes in order to get the key for it, or what? Like, is there a door behind here? I was figuring there might be, but I mean, you never really know with this. We got glasses hat, cool. You'll love to see it. What's actually up here? Because if most of the chests and stuff are locked and we can't open them, that's kind of lame. Yeah, this land chest is locked. How does one acquire land spawner? If I break you, do I get a land key or what? Is it just like a rare drop from these dudes? This is a land tower. Was it breaking the land spawner that unlocked the chest? Nope. Okay. Do we just need to farm these land mobs in order to get the stuff? If you guys know, please let me know in the comments, because I genuinely have no clue what I'm actually doing here. I just found this and thought it would be a good finale for the video, so, you know, if you know, let me know, please, because otherwise this is going to be a little bit confusing. Okay, got rid of you. What's taking up so much inventory space? I mean, random things, obviously, but... Okay, we got gold in there for no reason. We got glowstone in there for no reason. There's a bunch of gear that I'm never really going to use that I can get out of here as well. We got those guys. We got you guys taking up all the space. We've got, okay, fishing rod. We can always make more fishing rods. We got a couple of these stupid little doohickey dudes. We can just get out of here. And we never have to deal with them again. Hopefully. Sorry for pausing the video real quick. I needed to sneeze real bad, so I wanted to make sure that was not directly into the microphone as it would have been. I mean, that freed up quite a bit of space for us to chuck in some other cool stuff. So let's just chuck in that. And, I mean, we're gonna get most of this, but I don't really care because all this stuff is kind of useless to us. So that's what's just gonna get chucked away. Yeah, so it's a land spawner, but breaking it doesn't actually give us a key. So, another spawner there, and there's a chest there as well. There might be secret little hidden room things in here, but I saw a chest that I can actually open, so that's pretty dope. And it just had leather. Cool, you know, yeah, that's fine. You know, I'm not upset in the slightest about there being absolutely nothing in my chest. So, you know, that's fine. That's fine. It's all cool. It's all cool. There's the ladder that comes up there. A loom in there. We got nothing else really. This is a little bit, this tower's a little bit, you know, like, I don't know where we get the keys to unlock the stuff so we can actually get any kind of real loot from this, but those guys actually do a lot of damage. Holy. Okay, we gotta be a little bit concerned about the Vindicators. Do not get hit by the Vindicators. So we get some iron nuggies, we get some more iron nuggies, and some more iron nuggies, and some more iron nuggies. You know what? This is a humbling experience. We're just gonna take every lesson we can get from it and say that the lessons are complete dookie and that they should make the tower actually worth something. Because, oh my gosh, there's actually nothing. I'm just so confused. Is there a boss at the top that'll drop a key that we can use to unlock everything in here, or what? Iron Golem kill required for the restricted section. Well, I just walked into the restricted section and no one stopped me, so, thank you, I guess. Stairs of bookshelves over here. It's gonna be another chest. Yup, knew it. Easy free leather, you'll love to see it. Leather, the main thing I need leather for is actually just upgrades for the backpacks to make them store more stuff, so. Still no keys, which is a little lame, you know? Voluntary exile, which is the thing that we get for eliminating the dudes. Okay, you know what? Now we can't go into a village. Oh no, that's such a big deal. Whatever shall I do? I definitely don't have my own villagers that I can summon at a whim. It is what it is. Bad Omen's infinite though, so we probably need to get rid of it sometime, but it's not a massive deal. Although, I don't know what the point of the spawners or any of this stuff even is if there's just no keys to unlock any of the loot. I mean, top floor, is there something here? A land monolith. Okay. A golem chest. Land chest is locked. Okay. Platinum ingots? What about... Okay. Okay. Land guardian eye. Land monolith? Place 3 keys in a monolith to summon a battle golem. But how do I get the keys in the first place? Do I have to just break the chests? Is that it? Do I just have to do that? Or do I have to just get rid of enough of these guys in order to get the keys? I think I'm just gonna farm these guys until we either get something or we get absolutely nothing. And just see what happens, because oh my gosh, this is very confusing. Because if I mine this, it gives me nothing, which is really lame. What about if I mine the chest? So this is a pickaxeable chest. It's locked. I can't mine it. Okay. It's locked, but I know what it has inside of it. It has a key inside of it. So wait, can I use the strats? Can I use the strats is the real question. So, I've got, if nothing will happen, and I need these chests, and I need to do this, so if I make some chests, and then if we get some iron, and I make some hoppers, so we get some hoppers, 4 hoppers, you know, but it's fine, I don't really care, it doesn't really matter, we've got wood to spare, and then I'll grab the barrels, and then we do it like this. So, barrel. I'm just big brain. I'm built different. Okay. Well, you know what? Worth. 100% worth. Easy dub. Easy dub. Okay. The battle tower people have been outsmarted. They have just been absolutely dominated. And you know what? I probably don't even need to fight the golem up at the top to actually get the loot from it. If I can just do this, which is hilarious to me. I am going to fight the golem because I think that that's cool. I think that's part of the whole point of the battle towers. We don't have to. So if you don't want to, you don't have to. Because they can't force you, because they're not here. They can't stop you from doing the strat. Does this one have a key in it? Probably not. It did, actually. Okay. You know what? That's a dub. That's a dub. Okay, I'm gonna deposit this stuff in here because I don't really need music discs. I mean, if I do end up needing them at some point, I'll just come back and get them. It's not a big deal. Okay, there's one more that we can grab over here. Does this one have a key in it? It's a real question. If it does, okay, it does. Perfect. So this is the last key we'll need, and I'm gonna try the strat, excuse me. I'm gonna try the strat just on the stuff up there, and if it works, then we're gonna grab all the stuff and then fight the golem, just in case the golem is, like, really, really crazy strong and we can't really take it out right this second. I think we'll be able to, although I don't have crazy good armor. I could probably make some better armor. You know what? We're gonna do that. We're gonna make a ruby set, because ruby's not a bad set of armor. I'm gonna be honest. Ruby's actually kind of dope. Yeah, but yeah, that's the main thing that I'm afraid of. It's just getting like one shot. So let's just make ourselves a quick little set of ruby, which is better than netherite. It comes with ignite, which I guess sets whatever attacks you on fire, which is cool. It's just like, it's one of those enchants that I don't know if I want to have, but I'm gonna keep it because whatever. Regardless. Okay, we can try and steal all of the golem loot from the chests. Actually, there's just one. What's actually in here? It's not actually crazy good loot, so we'll have to look through it a little bit. But, you know, we got an iron ingot, we got growth, which grows nearby crops when held, which is cool. It's just not, you know, it's not... What else is in here? We got some gold, some more iron. Will it generate new loot when I open it again? If I defeat the boss and then open it again is the real question. But we're gonna fight the boss. Okay. Okay, well, you know what? We got the Land Guardian Eye. Dope. Uh-oh. The battle tower about to fall. We should probably get down as fast as we can. Yeah. Without its energy, the tower will collapse. So we gotta get out. Because this tower is coming down. Holy volume, this is so loud. Blocks? Jukebox, friendly, ambient. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how crazy it is when it's breaking, but I also don't know how fast I'm avoiding the tower falling. Because we're down at the bottom. What's the tower looking like? Holy... Oh my gosh. Holy sheesh. When it said the tower will collapse, I was not expecting complete and utter collapse. But, I mean, I guess we could have teleported out if need be. So it wasn't a crazy risky play, but... Now we're back home. I'm gonna need to work on some stuff. We did get a yellow heart, and we should probably get started on heart canister stuff. But for now, I do think that that is going to be the end of this episode, and I'm going to work on getting everything prepared and ready so that next episode we can make a refined storage system and build our new base. So, I will see you guys then. Until then, GG's. Peace. Have a great day. I will see you guys in the next one, and I really hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye!